Right, good evening folks. Thanks for joining us after a month off for the previous Tommy Burns supper, which was last month in the 6th of February, which we raised over £8,000 with, which was great. And we're going to go again. This time we've got MND Scotland as a chosen charity, Motor Neurons Disease Scotland, which is supporting people with that terrible disease, which is, to describe it, is people getting locked down in their own body. We're locked down here ourselves through this pandemic. We can't get doing anything. Imagine being locked down in your own skin, not being able to play the guitar or play football or go out for a walk or do the things that you love. And all these charities are getting affected at the moment because things are tight and there isn't as much money in people's pockets. But we're asking you once again just to dig into your pockets, your purses, your wallets. And as I mentioned at the last video, as I ended up, we were saying the money you would spend going out to see a live act or go to the pub, so we're missing out on that. Well, spend that money donating. And if you want to find there's details, you can go onto Mick Mullen's Facebook page, one of our organisers. You can actually go into Just Giving and just search Mick Mullen, and that'll bring up an option, and you'll see there. So as I say, go on, donate. If it's just a tenner, it's 20 quid, 30 quid, whatever you can, just to help out. But as we've done the last time, we've got a selection of artists, guys that have all been involved in the monthly acoustic nights that are in the parish hall. And we'll also at the end, we've got a special guest to cap things off. We'll go straight into our first acts that are our regular fixtures, Davey and Tony.
Cheers, Erin. Good to see you all again. All of you sitting in your sitting rooms, tuning in.
You can see them, can't you?
See you all. Special camera. Right. Some of the Soul Doctors, the green and red of Mayo.
Kisses our land and the waves caress.
Thanks, Aaron. Hi, everyone. MND, great charity for motor neurons disease. Hope we can give generously tonight. The song I'm going to do for you just now is The Streets of New York. I was 18 years old when I went down to Dublin with a fistful of money and a cartload of dreams. Take your time, said me father, stop rushing like hell, and remember all's not what it seems to be. For there's fellas would cut you for the coat on your back, or the watch that you got from your mother. So take care, me young bucko, and mind yourself well. Will you give this wee note to me brother? At the time Uncle Benji was a policeman in Brooklyn. My father, the youngest, looked after the farm. When a phone call from America said send the lad over, the old fella said sure it wouldn't do any harm. But I've spent my life working this dirty old ground for a few pints of porter and the smell of a pound. And sure maybe there's something you learn or you'll see, and you can bring it back home, make it easy on me. So I landed at Kennedy, and a big yellow taxi carried me and me bags through the streets and the rain. Well, my poor heart was thumping around with excitement, and I hardly even heard what the driver was saying. We came in the short parkway to the flatlands in Brooklyn, to my uncle's apartment on East 53rd. I was feeling so happy, I was humming a song, and I sang you're as free as a bird. But to shorten the story, what I found out that day was that Benji got shot down in an uptown parade. And as I was flying my way to New York, poor Benji was lying in a cold city morgue. Well, I phoned up the old fella, told him the news. I could tell he could hardly stand up in his shoes, and he wept as he told me, go ahead with the plan, and not to forget, be a proud Irishman. So I went up to Nellie's beside Fordham Road. I started to learn about lifting the load. The heaviest thing that I carried that year was a bittersweet thoughts of me hometown so dear. I went home at December 'cause the old fella died. Had to borrow the money from Phil on the side, and all the bright flowers and brass couldn't hide the poor wasted face of me father. I sold up the old farmyard for what it was worth, and into me bag stuck a handful of earth. Then I boarded a train, and I caught me a plane, and I found myself back in the US again. It's been 22 years since I've set foot in Dublin. Me kids know to use the correct knife and fork. But I'll never forget the green grass and the rivers as I keep law and order in the streets of New York. La da da, la da da, la da 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 da, la da da, la da da, la 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 la. La da da, la da da, la da 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 da, la da da, la da da, la da 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 da. Thank you. I'll hand you back to Aaron now.
Great start to the evening there. I hope we're all having a great Easter weekend. Thanks to Tony for that one, and thanks to Davey and Izzy before that. We had the Green and Red Mail, a good Saw Doctors number, and then The Streets of New York. That was right after that there. Up next, we've got two of my wee cousins for both sides of my family. I've got William Craney. Lives a stone's throw away from the Chapel Hall when the acoustic night's on. William always ready to help when he can with the sound. He's 1/4 of the band Campfires in Winter, and he's going to be doing a great song with the Waterboys, The Hole of the Moon, one of my favourite songs. And my other wee cousin, Aidan Clinton. Aidan started playing the guitar about 4 or 5 years ago. He came to the acoustic nights with his father Bernard, who encouraged him to take up the guitar. So let's see how he's doing.
Thanks, Aaron. Picture the rainbow. You held it in your hands. I had flashes. You saw the plans. I wandered out in the world for years, while you just stayed in your room. I saw the crescent. You saw the whole of the moon. The whole of the moon. You were there in the turnstiles with the wind in your heels. You stretched for the stars and you know how it feels to reach too high, too far, too soon. You saw the whole of the moon. I was grounded while you filled the skies. I was dumbfounded by your truth. You cut through the lies. I saw the rain dirty valley. You saw Brigadoon. I saw the crescent. You saw the whole of the moon. I spoke about wings. You just flew. I wondered, I guessed, and I tried. You just knew. I sighed. You swooned. I saw the crescent. You saw the whole of the moon. The whole of the moon. With a torch in your pocket and wind in your heels, you climb the ladder. You know how it feels to reach too high, too far, too soon. You saw the whole of the moon. The whole of the moon. Unicorns and cannonballs, palaces and piers, trumpets, towers and tenements, wide oceans full of tears, blacks, rags, ferry boats, little dells and skimmers, every precious dream and vision underneath the stars. Yes, you climb on ladder with the wind in your sails. You gleam like a comet, blazing your trail. Too high, too far, too soon. You saw the whole of the moon.
Thanks, Aaron. Hi everyone. This is a song by Jimi Hendrix. After all the jacks are in their boxes, have all gone to rest. You can hear happiness staggering on down the street. Footprints dressed in red, and the wind, it whispers in every. A broom is dearly sweeping up the broken pieces of yesterday's life. Somewhere a queen is weeping. Somewhere a king has no wife. And the wind, it cries in every. The traffic lights, they turn blue tomorrow and shine their emptiness down on my bed. The tiny island sags on down the street, 'cause the life that they live is dead. And the wind, it cries. Will the wind ever remember the names it's blowing in the past? And with this clutch, its old age and its wisdom, whispers no, this will be the last. And the wind, it cries. It's not a silly little moment. It's not the storm before the calm. This is a deep and dying breath. It's love that we've been working on. Can't seem to hold you like I want, so I can feel you in my arms. Nobody's gonna come and save you. We broke too many false alarms. Going down, and you can see it too. Going down, and you know that we're tuned, my dear. We're slow dancing in the burning room. I was the one you always dreamed of. You were the one I tried to draw. How dare you say it's nothing to me? Baby, you're the only light I ever saw. I make the most of all the sadness. We be a bitch because you can. You try to hit me just to hurt me. You leave me feeling dirty cause you can't understand. We're going down, and you can see it too. We're going down, and you know that we're doomed, my dear. We're slow dancing in a burning room. Go cry about it, why don't you? Go cry about it, why don't you? Go cry about it, why don't you? My dear, we're slow dancing in a burning room. We ought to know by now. Don't you think we should have learned somehow? Don't you think we ought to know by now? Don't you think we should have learned somehow? Don't you think we ought to know? Don't you think we ought to know by now? Don't you think we ought to know?
Brilliant there, Aidan and William. Thanks again, guys. Fantastic talent for the two of them. Not quite as good looking as myself, but we'll let them away with that. Next up, we've got Willie Love, big Christy Moore fan, and it always comes through when he plays his songs. We've got a couple of Christy Moore numbers, and then we've got Kevin and Liam Murphy going down a wee more traditional route.
Evening, folks. Hope you're all enjoying yourselves. Welcome along to the wee night again. I'm going to start away with An Ordinary Man. I'm an ordinary man, nothing special, nothing grand. Had to work for everything I own. Never asked for a lot, I was happy with what I got. Enough to keep me family and me home. Say that times are hard and they've handed me cards. Say there's not a work to go around. When the Cheers, folks. Thanks, Ian. Here's a wee song with the Furies called The Old Man. Tears have all been shed now. We said our last goodbyes. His soul's been blessed and laid to rest. It's now I feel alone. He was more than just a father, a teacher, my best friend. He'll still be heard in the tunes we shared when we play them on our own. No, I never will forget him, for he made me what I am. Though he may be gone, memories linger on, and I miss him, the old man. As a boy, he'd take me walking through mountain, field and stream, show me things not known to kings, a secret between him and me, and the colors of the pheasant as it rises in the dawn. How to fish and make a wish beside the holy tree. No, I never will forget him, though he made me what I am. Though he may be gone, memories linger on, and I miss him, the old man. I thought he'd live forever. He seemed so big and strong. Though the minutes fly, the years roll by for a father and his son. And suddenly, when it happened, there was so much left unsaid. No second chance to tell him thanks for everything he's done. No, I never will forget him, though he made me what I am. Though he may be gone, memories linger on, and I miss him, the old man. Thanks.
Hi there, hope you're all well. Kevin and Neil Murphy are going to play a couple of tunes. We're going to start off with a set of jigs, including the Jug of Brown Ale and the Mouse in the Kitchen. tune called Planty Fitzgerald. Hope you enjoy it.
1, 2, 3, 2,
Hope you enjoyed Planty Fitzgerald there. So we're going to continue and finish off now with a set of reels. So I really hope you enjoy the reels, and we look forward to being back in the church hall with you very soon. Stay safe. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, big thanks to the Murphy brothers there and Willie Love as well. Up next we've got Allen, sorry, all these different Willies. Willie Allen plays in a local band. He's a big supporter in various charities, events. This next song's a tribute to Irish workers that lost their lives in a fire in their accommodation in Kirkintilloch on the 16th of September 1937.
Okay. This first one is about tatty pickers from Ireland, the Achill Island, who were killed in a bothy fire in Kirkintilloch with 10 young boys in 1937. Thanks a lot. Word spread around the town how it started. The rumours all went round, the grief, the sorrow, and the anger and the tears, all long forgotten. With the passing of the years, I see the faces of the ones that I once knew, all young and handsome. We worked a long day through, we left our homeland, and we struggled to survive, we stayed together, just to keep our dreams alive. We're from Achill Island, on Ireland's western shore, to the county Mayo. We'll be going home once more when the season's over, and we brought the harvest in. We'll go back to Achill Island once again. We worked east and we headed to the west. We had work next morning, so we all lay down to rest. We couldn't reach them. Through the smoke and through the flames, they died together. And we live on with the shame and the accusations and the lies and all the tears, all the stories passed down throughout the years. Time changes nothing. Still I'm longing for the day we're all together. No more to roam away from Achill Island, on Ireland's western shore, to the county Mayo. We'll be going home once more when the season's over, and we brought the harvest in. We'll go back to Achill Island once again. We're from Michael Island, on Ireland's western shore, to the county Mayo. We took them home once more, now the season's over. Be their souls forever blessed on Achill Island. We lay them down to rest.
Great stuff, Wally. Thanks for that. Thanks for your contribution. Remember, folks, if you've not already donated or you haven't checked out the details on donating for MND Scotland, quickly go online or do it at the end of the evening. Remember, just donate some money. You can check it out through the Just Giving page, through Macmillan's Facebook page. And as I've mentioned earlier, just donate what you can afford. On the subject of charity and people doing things for charity and music for charity, we're moving on to our next artist, David McKendrick, who recently done another ski-off night and raised once again over £2,000. So thanks, David, for joining us again.
There's a light, certain kind of light that never shone on me. I wish my light could be live with you, live with you. There's a way, everybody's saying, to do each and every little thing. But what good does it bring if I ain't got you, if I ain't got you? You don't know what it's like, baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. In my brain, see your face again, and I know my frame of mind. You ain't gotta be so blind, but I'm so blind, so sorrowfully blind. I'm a man, don't you know that's what I am? And I live and breathe for you. But what good does it do if I ain't got you, if I ain't got you? You don't know what it's like, baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. You don't know what it's like, baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. You don't know what it's like, baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. You ever see a blind man cross the road, trying to make the other side. You ever see a young girl growing old, trying to make herself a bride? So what becomes of you, my love? You may have finally slipped you off handbags and the glad rags that your poor old granddad had a sweat to buy you. Once I was a young man, and all I thought I had to do was smile. Well, you are still a young boy, and you pour everything in style. So once you think you're in, you're out, 'cause you don't mean a single thing without the handbags and the glad rags that your poor old granddad had a sweat to buy you. Sing a song, sixpence for your sake, drink a bottle full of rye. 4 and 20 blackbirds in a cake, bake them all in a pie. You told me you missed school today, so what I suggest you just throw them all away. The handbags and the glad rags that your poor old granddad had his sweat to buy you. You told me you missed school today, so what I suggest you just throw them all away. The handbags and the glad rags that your poor old granddad had his sweat to buy you.
Brilliant stuff, Davey. Thanks again. Some great songs there. Wagon Wheel, it's always popular one. Whenever I'm DJing, it's always popular for people dancing. Up next, we've got Matt Curry and Peter Carmen are doing a couple of Christy Moore numbers. And then we've got Croy's answer to Sting, who's going to try and pull off as good a solo career after leaving the police.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome along. This is myself and Mr. Canavan going to sing you a Christy Moore song called Viva la Quinta Brigada. Hope you enjoy it. Before I saw the light of morning, a comradeship of heroes was made. From every corner of the world came sailing the 5th International Brigade. They came to stand beside Spanish people, to try and stem the rising fascist tide. Franco's allies were the powerful and wealthy. Crime riots then came from the other side, leaving me all the firmly battle for the credits on the dawn. Took the love against the force of evil, brotherhood against that righteous plan. Viva la Quinta Brigada, the pastor and that pledge that made them fight. Atlantis, the cry around the hillside. Let us all remember them tonight. Montpelier was a Church of Ireland pastor. From Killarney across the Pyrenees he came. From Derry came that brave young Christian brother. Side by side they fought and died and saved. Tommy Woods, age 17, died at Cordova. With the Fianna he learned to hold his gun. From Dublin to the Via del Rio, where he fought and died beneath that blazing sun. Viva la Quinta Brigada, the pastor and the pledge that made them fight. Atlantis, the cry around the hillside. Let us all remember them tonight. Many Irishmen heard the call of Franco, joined Hitler and Mussolini too. Propaganda from the pulpits and newspapers helped old Duffy to enlist his crew. The word came from Maynooth to support the Nazis. The men of Cloughton failed again. When the bishops dressed the bishops in Dunleary, as they sailed beneath the swastika train. Viva la Quinta Brigada, the pastor and the pledge that made them fight. Atlantis, the cry around the hillside. Let us all remember them tonight. The song is a tribute to Frank Ryan, Kit Conway and Vinnie Cody too, Peter Daly, Charlie Reagan and Hugh Bonner. So many died, I can but name a few. Danny Boyle, Blazer Brown and Charlie Donnelly. They took the Sim Jim straining from the ball. Jack Doughty, Tommy Patton and Frank Conroy, Jim Foley, Tony Fox and Kate O'Neill. Viva la Quinta Brigada, the pastor and that pledge that made them fight. Atlantis, the cry around the hillside. Let us all remember them tonight. Viva la Quinta Brigada, viva la Quinta Brigada. Back to yourself, young Em. Another Christy Moore one for his guys, Macklehatton. Hope you enjoy it. England rebels, then there lives a man whom some would call a god. You can cure your shake with a bottle of stuff, it'll cost you 30 bucks. Come winter, summer, the frost all over, a jig in the spring and the breeze. In the dead of night, while a man steps by, Macalhatton, if you please. Macalhatton, you bet we need you, we cry a million shaking men, yee-haw! Were I a saxophone, will your life be seen again? There's a jig to the man and a reel to the drop, swing to the girl he loves. May you fiddle play in your poaching cure, your company of the above. There's a wisp of smoke to the south of the glen, and the poaching is in the air. The birds and the birds and the rabbits in the sky, and the drunkards everywhere. At Scary's rocks the fox is out, and Bigatti's chasing the hounds. And the only thing in decent shape buried beneath the ground. Oh, Macalhatton, you bet we need you, we'll cry a million shaking men, yee-haw! Were I a sacks of barley, will your life be seen again? There's a jig to the man, reel to the drop, a swing to the girl you love. May you fiddle play in your poaching cure, your company up above. At Macalhatton's house, the fairies are out and they're dancing on the hops. The goats collapsed and the dogs run away, and they're salmon down the boat. He's a million gallons of wash and the peelers are on the glen. But you'll never catch that Druid say he ain't coming home again. Macalhatton, you bet we need you, we'll cry a million shaking net, hee-haw! Were I a sacks of barley, will your life be seen again? There's a jig to the man and a reel to the drop, swing to the girl you love. May you fiddle play in your poaching cure, your company of above. Oh, Macalhatton, you bet we need you, we'll cry a million shaking net, yee-haw! Were I a sacks of barley, will your life be seen again? There's a jig to the man and a reel to the drop, swing to the girl you love. May you fiddle play in your poaching cure, your company up above. Macalhatton, you're a rascal.
The grand old painter died last night. His paintings on the wall. Before he left, he bade us well and said good night to us all. Drink to me, drink to my health. You know I can't drink anymore. Drink to me, drink to my health. You know I can't drink anymore. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm getting ready for bed. It came without a warning, but I'll be waiting for you, babe. I'll be waiting for you there. So drink to me, drink to my health. You know I can't drink anymore. Drink to me, drink to my health. You know I can't drink anymore. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm getting ready for bed. It came without a warning, but I'll be waiting for you, babe. I'll be waiting for you there. So drink to me, drink to my health. You know I can't drink anymore. Drink to me, drink to my health. You know hey ho, ho, hey ho, ho, hey ho. Hey Mr. Dream Seller, where have you been? Tell me, have you dreams I can see? I came along just to bring you this song. Can you spare one dream for me? You all have met me, and you'll soon forget, so don't mind me tugging at your sleeve. I'm asking you if I can fix a rendezvous, for your dreams are all I believe. Meet me on the corner when the lights coming on, and I'll be there. I promise I'll be there. Down the empty streets we'll disappear into the dawn. If you have dreams enough to share, lay down your bundles of rags and reminders, spread your wares on the ground. Well, I've got time if you're dealing right, I'm just hanging around. Meet me on the corner when the lights are coming on, and I'll be there. I promise I'll be there. Down the empty streets we'll disappear into the dawn, if you have dreams enough to share. Hey Mr. Dream Seller, where have you been? Tell me, have you dreams I can see? I came along just to bring you this song. Can you spare one dream for me? Okay, and back to you.
Brilliant stuff for Matt and Pete and John there. Thanks John. John was singing Picasso's Last Words and Meet Me in the Corner. Next time he says he's going to tweak it a wee bit and change it to Meet Me in the Middle Corner. Subtitle with a carry out. Up next we've got Croy's Finest, Snowball, and then after that we've got Barry Doolan, who was we done a treat the last night, was one of the star attractions in my opinion, and many others as well. So take it away, Snowball and Barry.
Have you seen the old man that closed down the market, kicking up the papers with his worn out shoes? In his eyes you see no pride, his hands hang loosely by his side. Yesterday's papers telling yesterday's news. How can you tell me you're lonely, and you say for you your sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and I'll lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. Have you seen the old girl who walks the streets of London town? Dirt in her hair and a
clothes in rags. She's no time for talking, she just keeps right on walking, carrying her home to carry her bags. How can you tell me you're lonely, and you say for you your sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and I'll lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. Have you seen the old man outside the Siemens mission? Memory faded like little mittens that he wears. For in our winter city, the rain cries a little pity for one more forgotten hero in a world that doesn't care. How can you tell me you're lonely, and you say for you your sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and I'll lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. In the all-night cafe at 11:15, same old man sitting there all alone, looking at the world with the rims of a teacup. Each tea lasts an hour and he wanders home alone. How can you tell me you're lonely, and you say for you your sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and I'll lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. Should ride the finest horse I've ever seen, standing 16, 1 or 2, with thighs wild and green. And you ride the horse so well, hands light to the touch. I can never go with no matter how you want it to. And I say, ride on, see you. I can never go with you no matter how you want it to. I say, ride on, see you. I can never go with you no matter how you want it to.
into the night without a trace behind. Run your claws along my guts one last time. Turn to face an empty space where you used to lie. Look for the spark to light the night with a teardrop in my eye. And I say, ride on, see you. I can never go with you no matter how you wanted to. I say, ride on, see you. I can never go with you no matter how you wanted to. No matter how I wanted to. No matter how I wanted to.
Hi everyone. Before I start playing, I would like to congratulate everybody involved with the success of the acoustic nights. A lot of money's been raised for a lot of charities, so congratulations, what an achievement, fantastic. I'm going to play on a few songs for you. Hope you don't mind. And the first song I'm going to play is a Neil Young song called Old Man.
Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Old man, look at my life. 24 and so much more. Live alone in a paradise and makes me think of you. Love lost such a cost. Give me things that don't get lost, like a coin that won't get tossed. Rolling on. No man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day. Oh man, look in my eyes and you can tell that's true. Lullabies look in your eyes, run around the same old town. It doesn't mean that much to me, to mean that much to you. I've been first and last, look at how time rolls back. But I'm all alone left, that troll. No man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day. Oh man, look in my eyes and you can tell that's true. Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot
Fantastic. Professional. Guitar changing out and coming here. Give me 2 seconds, everybody. So the next song I'm going to give you is another Black Crow song. It's a song called She Talks to Angels. It goes a wee bit like this. Never mentions the word addiction in certain company. Yeah, she'll tell you she's an orphan after you meet her family. Everything alright. Since she talks to angels, they call her out by her name. Since she talks to angels, they call her out by her name. Lock of hair in a pocket. She wears a cross around her neck. The hair is from a little boy, and the cross is someone she has not met, not yet. Since she talks to angels, they call her out. Since she talks to angels, they call her out by her name. She don't have no other, no one I can see, but to her that means nothing. But to me that means everything. She paints her eyes as black as night now. She pulls those shades down want to thank everybody who's donated, and thanks for listening. Hope you've enjoyed that, and it's back to you, Aaron.
Outstanding for Snowball and Barry. Great. Great songs. We're moving on, but this is just the great musicians are rolling out here. Next up, we've got Pete Lockie, a fantastic musician, plays with great finger picking style. I love listening to Pete sing and play as most do. And then we've got the best singing taxi driver in the local district, Pat McCann.
It's a song called City of Chicago. In the city of Chicago, as evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming on the hills of Donegal. 1847 was the year it all began. Deadly pains of hunger drove a million from the land. The journey not for glory, the mortal was not greed. Voyage of survival across the stormy sea. To the city of Chicago, as evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming on the hills of Donegal. Some of them knew fortune, some of them knew fate, more of them knew hardship, died upon the blade. They spread throughout the nation, they rode the railroad cars, they brought the songs of music to ease their lonely hearts. To the city of Chicago, as evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming on the hills of Donegal. In Donegal, in Donegal. This is a Glasgow song called Barrowlands. There's an easy place down the Gallagate to the east end of Glasgow, some ballroom of remembrance and a disco, where the shooting stars light up the fresco, where the lost ones and the lovers go to carry on. They sang about the Nicky Tams in the back room of the Scotia. They drank sweet wine and called for neon pints of Vito Castro. It's time to fly to dreamland, out of beds, upstairs to hell or to heaven we go. Come all you dreamers, hear the sounds of the batter's hum. Come all you dreamers to Battlelands. There's Mag McIver and the ghost of the Gabers calling. Come all you dreamers to Battlelands, to Battlelands. The lassies of the Broomielaw
where the Cuban heels were dancing. I saw the Lady of the Clyde, there goes Jinky Johnson, come to rock and roll in the Church of Kelly. 2 walls beneath the carousel of healing, to jitterbug, to boogie the night away. Come all you dreamers, hear the sound of the batters humming. Come all you dreamers to Battleland. There Max McIver and the ghost of the Gaybird calling. Come all you dreamers to Battlelands, to Battlelands, to Battlelands.
Thanks very much, Aidan. That was very, very, very nice of you. Thank you.
Once there was this kid who got into an accident, couldn't come to school, but when he finally came back, his hair had turned from black into bright white. They said it was from when the cars had smashed so hard. Once there was this girl who wouldn't go and change with the girls in the change room, but when they finally made her, they saw birthmarks all over her body. They couldn't quite explain it, they'd always just been there. This boy whose parents made him come back directly after school, and when they went to their church, they shook and lurched all over the church floor. He couldn't quite explain it, they'd always just gone there. school on the hill. Say you will, as I stare into the distance, heading down the road. It seems so far where you are, and I've given all I had to give, gave it all to you. And now I got myself believing that I'm not the only one. Meet me at the ocean, sunrise meets the day, and I'll be there, I'll be there, as I drive another border, closer to the place where I belong, I belong. And it's easier to walk away from what I have to say. Because I'm not the only reason, and I'm not the only one. I almost had my heart believing that I'm not the only one. So many times I thought of leaving, but I'm not the only one. I almost had my heart believing that I'm not the only one. And so it's too late now for leaving, 'cause I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. You're not the only one. Back to Aaron in the studio now. Ciao.
Cheers, Pat, arriving in our destination. Number one taxi driver, top singer, and Pete, couple of cracking Croy boys there. Moving on, more Croy boys again. Hillside Square boys. We've got Earl William, Peter Gribbon, Paul Gribbon.
Yo! Alright, troops. How you getting on, alright? Hope you're having a good night so far. Thanks to Aaron for the introduction, no doubt. It'll be a good one. Thanks to everybody that's donated so far. It's a great charity. And this song that I'm going to start with is called, what's it called again? The Poorest Company by Chris Drever. Alright, so here we go. Make sure I'm in tune first. Supposed to do this before I start the video, eh? Tune it.
When
I won't let it get me down. I know there are people now trying together what they do and live their lives like I want to. When we steal what we can with the courage to be free, and I've found where I belong among the poorest company. When we steal what we can, I take everything I see, and I've found where I belong among the poorest company. When we steal what we can with the courage to be free, and I've found where I belong among the poorest company. To lead a better life, I need my love to be here, here, making each day of the year, changing my life with the wave of her hand. Nobody can deny that there's something there, running my hands through her hair, both of us thinking how good it can be. Someone is speaking, but she doesn't know he's there. I want her everywhere, and if she's beside me, I know I need never care. But to love her is to need her everywhere, hoping that love is to share. Each one believing that love never dies, watching her eyes and hoping I'm always there. I want her everywhere, and if she's beside me, I know I need never care. But to love her is to need her everywhere, hoping that love is to share. Each one believing that love never dies, watching her eyes and hoping I'm always there, here and everywhere, here, there and everywhere. Cheers.
Greetings.
I hear bad moon rising, I see trouble on the way.
feel about the time of day. Yeah, don't go out tonight, and it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I hear rivers overflowing. I know the end is coming soon. I hear hurricanes are blowing. I hear the voice of a raging wind. Yeah, don't go out tonight, and it's about to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Don't go out tonight, it's about to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Hope you can get your things together. Hope you're quite prepared to die. Looks like we're in for nasty weather. Yeah, one night is taken for a night. Yeah, don't go out tonight, it's about to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Oh, don't go out tonight, it's about to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise.
Thanks, Ian.
Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water.
Cats are crawling all along their beats, and springs a girl from the streets at night. It's a dirty old town. It's a dirty old town. I heard a siren coming from the docks. Saw a train set the night on fire, and I smelled the spring on the smoky wind. It's a dirty old town. It's a dirty old town. I'm gonna make me a big sharp axe, shining steel, tempered in the fire, and I'll chop you down like an old dead tree. It's a dirty old town. It's a dirty old town. I met my love by the gasworks wall. Dreamed the dream by the old canal, and I kissed my girl by the factory wall. It's a dirty old town. It's a dirty old town. Dirty old town. It's a dirty old town.
I'll hand you back to him.
Right, cheers for that to the Hillside Square boys there, William. Paul Grabbin. You can check out some of Paul's stuff on Spotify and Apple Music under his wee stage name, Dallas Harwell. Some good stuff, some good covers of some classic songs on there. And then you can, Peter, if you want to hear any more songs for Peter, or The Bairn, as it was called, affectionately known, you'll need to just go up and rump his door and ask him to come out and play some songs out in his front garden or something, because he's not getting in Spotify or Apple Music. Up next, we've got Bob Canavan, good mate of mine, and Willie Monroe. Willie Monroe was fantastic the last time he was on, and he mentioned Bob as well before that. Bob, technical dude at every acoustic night, also gets help off William Craney, as I mentioned earlier. Bob's another quarter campfires in winter, and as I said, Willie Monroe, take it away, gentlemen.
Thanks very much for that, Aaron. Thanks for tuning in to the Mnd Night tonight. Make sure you give generously. We get kicked off with a wee song by the Water Boys. How long will I love you? As long as stars are above you. Longer if I can. How long will I need you? As long as the seasons need to follow their plan. How long will I be with you? As long as the seas burn to wash upon the sand. How long will I hold you? As long as your father told you. As long as you are. How long will I give to you? As long as I live for you. However long you say. How long will I love you? As long as stars are above you. Longer if I may. Ah, crack the nose and get on board. We gonna ride till there ain't no more to go. Taking it slow. But don't you know, had me a time with a poor man's lady, hitching on a twilight train. Ain't nothing here that I care to take along. Maybe a song, sing what I want. Don't mean to say please to no man for a happy tune. Oh, I love my rosy child. You got the way to make me happy. You and me, we go in style. Crackling rose, you're a store-bought woman. You make me sing like a guitar humming. So hang on to me, girl, the song keeps running on. Play it now, play it now, play it now, my baby. Crackling rose, they make me smile. Girl, if it lasts for an hour, well, that's alright. 'Cause we got all night to set the world right. Fine as a dream that don't ask no questions, yeah. Oh, I love my rosy child. You got the way to make me happy. You and me, we go in style. Crackling rose, you're a store-bought woman, but you make me sing like a guitar humming. So hang on to me, girl, the song keeps running on. Play it now, play it now, play it now, my baby. Crackling rose, it make me smile. Girl, if it lasts for an hour, that's alright. We got all night to set the world right. Fine as a dream that don't ask no questions. Ba 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 ba
How we doing, folks? Two tunes I've got. First one I'm going to do, it's one of my own ones. It's called No Changing Who We Are. Hope you like it. you. It's not evident to me. I'm not blind, no, I can see. Ain't no changing who we are. Never thought we'd make this far. Let me out so I can breathe. There's a place in London where I know that I can stay for a while. But the only dangers are the strangers who won't sell you a smile. Got to know that feeling to be gripped with self-doubt and fear. You can ask the question, but the answer's not what you want to hear. Might be obvious to you, it's not evident to me. I'm not blind, no, I can see. Ain't no changing who we are. Never thought we'd make this far. Let me out so I can breathe. Might be obvious to you, it's not evident to me. I'm not blind, no, I can see. Ain't no changing who we are. Never thought we'd make this far. Let me out so I can breathe. It's the way you wanted it to be. There's no changing who we are. There's no changing who we are. Cheers. I'm assuming that you're clapping when I'm saying cheers. You might just be sitting there like that. Terrible. Cool, this next one's a cover. It's by a guy called Charlie Parr. It's called Cheap Wine. See all these old ladies coming in here to buy cheap wine. They ain't no better, Lord, they ain't no better than all these bums coming in here to buy cheap wine. I'm leaning against the counter on a gloomy day. Snow fall clear the sidewalks and the entryway for the old folks. Bums and the hustlers and the rude kids. I can't stand the sight of any of them. I wish that I could sell this place. Wish that I could buy a boat and sail away. See all these old ladies coming in here to buy cheap wine. They ain't no better, Lord, they ain't no better than all these bums coming in here to buy cheap wine. Well, I know I I've got property here and he's got nothing. See all these old ladies coming in here to buy cheap wine. They ain't no better, Lord, they ain't no better than all these ones coming in here to buy cheap wine. I'm leaning against the counter on a gloomy day. Snow falls, the sidewalks and the entryway. Cheers.
Right, big thanks to Wally Monroe there and Bob Canavan. Great stuff. Bob there with another Waterboys number. That's a few we've had tonight. And Wally with some fantastic performances. Wally, great player. Hopefully the drink's flowing, folks, and I hope you're dipping your hands into your pockets and remembering our charity this evening, MND Scotland. Up next, we have John O'Donnell, who loves a sing-song. Great singer. John's also got a very infectious voice, and he's we joke with me and John, whenever I used to be DJing at parties and John was there, he was always one of the first up on the dance floors as well. So it wasn't just singing, it was dancing. And me and John have got a wee private joke. He was dancing away one night up in the hall, and I says, John, I've got a new name for your style of dancing, and he'll know this when he's watching this back. It's called the dog shit dance, because it looks as if he's got dog shit something about my shoe and he's trying to get it off. So we've got John O'Donnell, and then we've got Jimmy, Glenn and Ricky. This, I'm not sure if this is a scene, it looks like a scene for Deliverance or Cocoon, but anyway, here we go.
Thanks a lot, Aaron, you're doing a great job. I hope everybody's enjoying the night. To Penbridge town in the county down one morning last July. And near a bowling green came a sweet colleen, and she smiled as she passed me by. She looked so sweet for her two bare feet to the sheen on her brown hair. Such a coaxing wench, I pinched myself to see I was surely there. From Bantry Bay to Derry Quay and Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like a brown colleen that I met in the county down. As she onward sped, I shook my head and stood with a feeling rare. I said I to a passer-by who's a maid with the nut-brown hair. He looked at me, he says he, that's a bride of Ireland's crown. Young Rosie McCann from the banks of the Bann, star of the county down. From Bantry Bay to Derry Quay and Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown colleen that I met in the county down. At the Harvest Fair I'll be surely there, I'll be dressed in the Sunday best, with my shoes shone bright, the hat caught fright for the smile from my nut-bound rose. No horse I'll yoke, no pipe I'll smoke, my plough is a rust-coloured brown. Then sit me down by my own far side with the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay to Derry Quay and Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown colleen that I met in the county down. From Bantry Bay to Derry Quay and Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen the brown colleen that I met in the county down. No maid I've seen like the brown colleen that I met in the county down. No maid I've seen like the brown colleen that I met in the county down. Feeling my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I don't know where this journey will end, but I know where it starts. See that I'm too young to understand. See I'm caught up in a dream. Life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes, but that's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I've been finding myself, didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I've been finding myself, didn't know I was lost. I've been carrying the weight of the world, but I only have two hands. I hope I get the chance to travel the world. I don't have any plans. I wish that I could stay forever this young, not afraid to close my eyes. Life's a game made for everyone, and love is the prize. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I've been finding myself, didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I've been finding myself, didn't know I was lost, didn't know I was lost, didn't know I was lost, didn't know I was lost.
Right, thanks again, for letting us do this. We're back here in the North Pole. We found an old boy out in the street that we invited in. Oh, right.
Misty sun ray breaking through the skies of blue, lighting up the peaceful tree-lined grassy avenue. Leave melancholy memories whirling round my soul. And in this summertime, find a place where I can dwell, in the hearts of people who know me well. The snow is gone, frost is cleared, and now it's time to grow. The summer's here, I'm pleased to say. Those warm rays melt my blues away. The summer's here, though I know it can't stay. I'm happy today. I don't think it'll rain today, but if it did, I'd have to say I don't much mind the rain. Anyway, it washes over me and cools me in the breeze. So everybody, hold out your hand, embrace someone who helps you understand exactly who you are and what you're meant to do. The summer's here, I'm pleased to say. Those warm rays melt my blues away. The summer's here, though I know it can't stay. I'm happy today. as we move into the evening, crowds gather around and celebrate the growing love. Kids all dance and jump around, adults sit and drink their wine. Bellies full of food, there's more to share. And as this day it ends, moonlight in the deep blue sky lights up all the reasons for our love in both your smiling eyes. People who we love so much drift away, we just go to bed. The summer's here, I'm pleased to say. Those warm rays melt my blues away. The summer's here, though I know it can't stay. I'm happy today. Though you like to talk, and I just like to lay and read, somehow we find a way to the place that we both need. And in your healing arms, we consummate our love. And in that sweet caress, I know that I am blessed.
Quality stuff. Big thanks to the all singing, all dancing John O'Donnell there, and the Campsie boys, Jimmy, Glenn and Ricky. We're going to kind of go straight back to kind of where we were at the start of the evening. We've got Davy and Izzy. Now, just to clear up a wee thing, Izzy isn't Davy's daughter. There was a wee bit of confusion for the last night. Izzy's actually Davy's wife. It's just she must look after herself better than him. And then right after that we've got Tony.
Slange. Right, here we are again with another couple of wee songs. So there's a motorbike in the background there. So the first one we've got is by a band called Goats Don't Shave. The famous Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. So for everybody from the hills from Donegal, there's to you. And a couple of Donegal songs here.
Grave of the unknown soldier and the cry of the old banshee. Who is the man in the iron mask? His chapter was set free. And asked him over's Donegal, that's still the mystery. And if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal, north and south to keep them out. By God, I'd build it tall. Casinos, chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. Have a room Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Hey, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Playboy clubs, all-night clubs, blackjack and roulette. Give Laney, Bridget Nielsen, Mike Tyson having a bet. Show with them known for some multi-billionaires. Where Donald Trump could take a chunk and live in solitaire. And if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal, north and south to keep them up. By God, I'd build it tall. Casinos, chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. Have a room Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Hey, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Standing top of the area, give me such a thrill to hear them say in Dublin, there's gold in them our hills. And don't despair, don't get there, the answer lies with me. There's a world that's deep and gold, cheap somewhere in Germany. Oh, if I could, I'd build a wall around the Donegal, north and south to keep them out. By God, I'd build it tall. Casinos, chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. Have a roll Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Hey, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal.
Hey, the hills of Donegal.
That sounds like a fun place to be right now.
Aye, I bet there's a lot of people just now missing the hills of Donegal and the shores of Donegal and the music of Donegal and the culture and the holidays and the people who are missing home from Donegal. So this is a song about the people from Donegal, I suppose, the homes of Donegal, the people that inhabit the place, I suppose, isn't it? So.
Is this a Saw Doctors song?
No.
No?
I can't remember who wrote the song, but it's been covered by all sorts. Paul Brady did a kind of specialist version of it, but this is like more traditional. I've just come in to see you all. Only stay well. I want to see how you're getting on. Want to see you smile. Happy to be back again to greet you on the lawn. Oh, there's no place in the world just like homes of Donegal. I love to see your smiling children standing by the door. The kettle boiling on the hearth as I walk across your floor. Then to see you welcome free, travellers one and all. For your hearts are like your mountains in homes of Donegal. I long to sit beside you now while away the night. Tales of your fairy lore beside your turf were bright. Then to see prepared for me a shakedown by the wall. There's rest for us weary travellers in homes of Donegal. The time is coming, I must go, bid you all adieu. The open highway calls me back to do the things I do. And when I'm travelling far away, your kindness I'll recall. And pray God I'll soon return unto homes of Donegal. Donegal, 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 homes of Donegal. Lovely. The homes of Chestnut Glass there. The homes of Donegal. So
We need to go to Donegal.
we need to get there soon because we're stuck here in the house. Although we've got the turf on the fire actually, so we've got the smell
As soon
of
as
it.
we're free,
That's
coming
it.
to Donegal.
We're coming to Donegal. Donegal, be wary. I know it'd be great to be there just now, but we're getting there just now because we've got the turf fire on here and we've got a wee dram, so we're thinking about everybody there from Donegal and people who would like to be there. So I'll hand you back to Aaron and he'll pass you on to another act. So
Have a nice night.
yes,
Bye.
Slange.
Slange.
Thanks, Aaron. So all I'm going to do just now is Queer Things in Dublin. There's queer things in Dublin between Howth and Crumlin. Down in Ringsend there's a five-legged cat and a three-legged donkey, a two-headed monkey. There's nothing so queer as its four-faced old clock. There's a clock in old Dublin that stands on a steeple, proud and erect with four faces so tall. While one of them says, "You're late, it's deceiving," the other one says, "It's 3:45. And you run down the road and the grins as you hurry. And just round the corner you look in surprise. Well, it's not quite the same as it was on the last street. This bloody blackguard is telling me lies. There's queer things in Dublin between Oath and Crumlin. Down in Ringsend there's a five-legged cat and a three-legged donkey, a two-headed monkey. There's nothing so queer as its four-faced old clock. There's a half hour spare, now how will I kill it? I'll nip up the road and pop in for a jar. With the chime of 4 bells, I look back in amazement. His other side, sure, it's gone past the hour. There's a lesson in life to adopt and interpret. It applies to all people regardless their race. Well, don't put your trust or your faith in a person if sometimes they seem to have more than one face. There's queer things in Dublin between Oath and Crumlin. Down in Ringsend there's a five-legged cat and a three-legged donkey, a two-headed monkey. There's nothing so queer as its four-faced old clock. There's queer things in Dublin between Oath and Crumlin. Down in Ringsend there's a five-legged cat and a three-legged donkey, a two-headed monkey. There's nothing so queer as its four-faced old clock. Thank you. Next one I'm going to do is Uncle Nobby's Steamboat. Come for a trip on Uncle Nobby's steamboat, where you can hide your worries on a high float. Then we'll take a trip to leprechauns and shamrocks, hide our minds and worries for a while. And we're going where the grass is growing green, to a mystic land that no one else has seen, where oblivion takes a mind's reality, and reality fades into a memory. We're off to Chernanuck, the goddess of love is Grania. Kilcullen can't get in a coat he has no fanya. The fairies and the witch, the banshees drinking brandy, the Uncle Nobby at last he's in command. And we're going where the grass is growing green, to a mystic land that no one else has seen, where oblivion takes a mind's reality, and reality fades into a memory. Captain Bluebird gives a smile on the gangway side. He greets you his first night by his side. With a work card if he needs you, he'll take you to your berth. Your cabin's cool and cosy, full steam ahead, we're ready for to go. And we're going where the grass is growing green, to a mystic land that no one else has seen, where oblivion takes a mind's reality, and reality fades into a memory. And we're going where the grass is growing green, to a mystic land that no one else has seen, where oblivion takes a mind's reality, and reality fades into a memory. La la la, la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Thank you. I'll hand you back to Erin now.
Great again. Thanks again to Davey, Izzy and Tony. And so we've got some more thank yous while we're here. We've got to thank the organisers this evening and previous acoustic nights. I'd like to thank Mick Mullen, Mick Clinton, Judy Canavan, Tommy Boland, Big James McLaren and Father Joe Sullivan and John Higney for his camera work and technical skills again. Up next, we've got a special guest, a guy that's been involved in various musical charity nights in the local area, and he's always available to help out, and a wonderful singer and a true gentleman, Pat Canavan.
Thanks, Aaron, and special thanks to Michael Clinton for asking me on to join this illustrious group. Pleasure and an honour for me, and hopefully we'll be able to do it in the flesh in the future once these mad times are over. So anyway, without any further ado, I'm going to start off with a song by Mr. Bobby Darin. Here we go. Oh, the shark's bait has such teeth, dear, and it shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife has old man Heath bait, and he keeps it out of sight. You know when that shark bites with his teeth bait, scarlet billows they start to spread. Fancy gloves, oh, with old man Heath bait. So there's never, never, never a trace of red. Now on the sidewalk, oh, Sunday morning, lies a body, just oozing light, and someone sneaking round that corner. Could that someone be Mac the Knife? There's a tugboat down by the river, don't you know, where the cement bag is just a drooping on down. Oh, that cement is dead, it's there for the way deep. 5 will get you 10, old Mackie's back in town. You hear by Louis Miller, he disappeared, babe, after drawing out all his hard cash. And now Mackie's paid just like a sailor. Could it be our boys done something rash? I said, Janet Diver, oh, Sugi Tawdry, look out for Miss Lollyland, yeah, and old Lucy Brown. Now the line falls on the right beat, that Mackie's back in town. I said, Janet Diver, oh, Sugi Tawdry, look out for Miss Lollyland, yeah, and old Lucy Brown. Well, the line falls on the right beat, that Mackie's back in town. Look out, old Mackie's back. Thank you very much. A wee bit Bobby Darin for you there. I'm going to slow things down a little touch with, and going to do a song written by a guy called Garth Brooks. A lovely song called If Tomorrow Never Comes. Here we go. Sometime late at night, I lie awake and watch her sleeping. She's lost in peaceful dreams, so I turn out the light and be there in the dark. And a thought crosses my mind: if I never wake up in the morning, Would she ever doubt the way I feel about her in my heart? If tomorrow never comes, wishing oh how much I love her, then I try in every way to show her every day that she's my only one. And if my time on earth could see my space this world without me, is the love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes? 'Cause I've lost loved ones in my life who never knew how much I loved them. Now I live with the regret my true feelings for them never were revealed. So I made a promise to myself to say each day how much they mean to me, and avoid that circumstance where there's no second chance to tell her how I feel. If tomorrow never comes, will she know how much I love her? Then I try in every way to show her every day she's my only one. If my time on earth was through, see my space this world without me, is the love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes? So tell that someone that you love just what you're thinking of if tomorrow never comes. Thanks again, guys, for allowing me onto the group tonight. I've really enjoyed that. I hope you all did too. And enjoy the rest of the night. I'll hand you back to him. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Pat. A wonderful way to cap off the evening with our local singers and local talent. A big thanks to all our artists as well. Cheers, Pat. One of our organisers had a wee idea for a prize, a raffle for all those that contributed songs this evening, all our artists and performers. So we've got my helper here is going to help me draw it. It's for this year. We've got it's not the bottle, it's just the box. You can use it to put pencils and rulers and that in. 12-year-old Glenfiddich. I've kept the bottle. But so John Higney here, our cameraman, he's going to help me draw the raffle, right? So we've got a wee bag here, technical stuff. Let's just see who we've got. Our winner. Let's see who. We have Roy Keane. No, John, that's the ballot for the next Celtic manager. That's the raffle. Take that away, he's the other one. We'll take it back. So get down to the bookies. I think that's what it's going to be. Number 24, who was our last singer, Pat Canavan. Coming in at the tail end. Well done, Pat. Pat, we'll get this up to you. Don't worry, it's nice and light. As I say, there's nothing in it at the moment. Okay, keep your microphones in it. That's a good idea. Right, big thanks to Pat, and well done to Pat for winning the Glenfiddich. Right, so, ladies and gentlemen, we're drawing towards the end of the evening very shortly, and it's time to remind ourselves of charity, MND Scotland. And there's some things that we have to pay tribute and think about. A true Celtic legend, perhaps one of the greatest Celtic legends, voted the greatest Celtic player of all time by the fans. Jimmy Johnson, wee Jinky, And we should also mention putting club rivalry to the side as well. The Dutch international footballer and Rangers player Fernando Rickson, who also lost his life to motor neurons disease, both him and wee Jinky, and it's probably one of the things that have brought fans of both sides of the old firm together and paying their respects and drawing attention to the disease in Scotland. So have that in mind when you're making donations and looking into the charity, but that's what we're aiming to do here, to be honest, because we want to get you emotional, we want you to think about things, and this is what we want you to think about. This charity here, and as I've said before, it's charities that are suffering at the moment because the government are having to put money elsewhere, because the working man and woman, it's no millionaires that dig these charities out and prop them up, it's everyday working men and women like yourselves. And I want to thank you this evening for watching and for donating, and if you're going to donate, then thank you, but please do go on and donate anything that you can afford, and let's raise some more money for MND Scotland.